They go on to say that if you do not believe that the Pope is infallible, meaning that when the Pope is speaking ex cathedra, he cannot be wrong. Infallible, unable to be wrong or incorrect about anything. If you don't believe that, then you're going to hell.
Yeah, he's simplifying it a little bit, but to be frank, when we dogmatize something, what we're saying is God divinely revealed this to us to be believed. So if you know that God divinely revealed this and you refuse to believe it, that's a sin against faith. You are purposefully dissenting from what God has told you is true. Do you see how that could be a mortal sin? By him saying, if you don't believe this, then you're going to hell, it leads to misunderstandings, like as if we believe that every single Protestant is automatically damned because they don't specifically affirm this. Do Protestants have the necessary means to know that this is divinely inspired? Or do most of them, through no fault of their own, reject this? Not because they don't want to believe in God, not because they don't want to seek the truth, not because negligence, but because they are trying to seek the truth. They're trying to follow God to the best of their ability, but they don't see precedents for this, at least in their epistemology. It's a little bit more complicated than Catholics believe that if you don't believe this, then you're automatically going to hell. You're going to be damned. So I think it's unhelpful to phrase it that way. He really wants to hype it up and dramatize it and reiterate over and over and over again, papal infallibility means that when the Pope speaks ex cathedra, he's unable to make any sort of error whatsoever. For those of you who don't know what papal infallibility is or ex cathedra is, the easiest way to explain it is that because, as St. Irenaeus says, the Church of Rome has preeminent authority. All churches must agree. It's a monarchical rule, subordinate to Jesus Christ, but representative of this monarchical rule that Jesus exercises over the entire church. Because of this unique position, the Lord has given a special charism of protection, such that when the Pope needs to exercise this universal, supreme authority over the entire church, then he does so while enjoying this protection against speaking erroneously in matters of faith and morals. It's not like the Pope can just wake up one day and say, I'm going to go win the lottery. I'm going to ex cathedra my way into it and pick the right lottery ticket. The promise of the Holy Spirit to guide the church into all truth has reference to whatever Christ taught, whether by his very speech or by his speech in revelation through the apostles, right?